Alright, here we go. Dorking today. Gonna do a real quick EDC update. It's gonna be pretty bland, I imagine, but there's a few minor changes. Number one, still got my Mace pepper spray. I always carry pepper spray or Mace of some sort, and I'll let you know why in a minute. But this one, let's see, is the date even still on there? Used by December, can't see it, December 2017. And that's no joke, replace it as needed. There's no reason, it's cheap. You can get these for $12 to $14. There's no reason not to have that in your arsenal on your EDC. Another addition, and I am still warming up to, is I just got a Leatherman sidekick. It was on sale, I think, at Academy for $30, usually around $45-50, something like that, maybe 40. It's got all kinds of things in it, but I swapped that out for that little mini Gerber that I used to carry, one of those little miniature ones. Moving on, flashlight. I lost my Preon. I'm very sad, and that was my favorite flashlight. I had a little Preon 2 around AA or AAA's. It's a nice flashlight. Battery life kind of sucked, but I'm trying different things out. This is a Nebo. It's I think it was like $12. Fairly bright. I don't know how many lumens it is. It does have floodlight capabilities. You can change it. You won't be able to see that in this video, but reviewing that, giving it a chance. One thing I do like about it, though, is it's got a magnetic base, which is awesome. It comes in handy. So, real quick criticism right off the bat on Nebo is it had a clip. As you can see, it no longer has a clip. That's because the clip retention, it's just clamped onto this ring right here, this groove right here, and it, in and out of the pocket, flang, gone. So that ring is no longer with me, or that clip is no longer with us. It's kind of sad. It's alright, it still carries in the pocket. I don't even notice I have it, which is good. And I really don't notice any of these. Still got my Boker Kalashnikov 74. I really like it. I'm getting a good feel for it. Hasn't let me down. I need to true up that edge. It needs some work. But it's fun to play with. I just can't stop myself. Love switchblades. Anyway, there's that. And let's see what else we're moving on to. Everybody's got to have all that. And then it's loaded, of course, always loaded. But G19 with one backup mag, that gives me 31 rounds, I think. 15, and then one in the chamber. So it gives me pretty nice firepower. I switch back and forth between the G19 and my G30S. It's really just the flavor of the day. Let's see, I do have a G30 around here somewhere. My G30S. My G30. Let's get all this out of the way for a minute here. Talk about these two. The one thing that motivated me to buy, I bought the G19 first. I had it for, I don't know, a year and a half, and then Christmas came around. I had some money. I had 1911. I like the 45. I like the Glock. So I figured, hey, let me give it a shot. A Glock in 45, but I don't want the full size. I want to be able to carry it. And what's really cool, let's go ahead and unload this since we're going to play around with it. And the nice thing is they are relatively the same size, and I don't notice when I'm carrying between my G30 and my G19. The G30's barrel is a little shorter, as you can see. It's more rounded, but overall, and when you put a magazine in the G30, the grip profile is about the same. So that's why I decided to go with the G30 instead of the full size, whatever it is, 21 or something like that. And it'll take the 13 round mag as well. So, and we shot this a lot out here. I'm doing this at the range real quick, but anyway, it's real fun. I carry those two. It just depends on the flavor of the day. Rarely, I'd say less than 1% of the time now is my 1911. My first handgun I ever owned. It's a Springfield GI model 1911. No, it's not an original. I wish it was. It's made in Brazil. It's the just the very basic. I don't even think they make this basic model anymore. But I picked it up when I was in college, and I carried that for the longest time. And I mean, I carried it when I got my CHL. I carried it everywhere, all the time. I didn't really know the difference at the time between what a good carry gun was. I liked the 1911. I was kind of pushed in that direction by my friends, and whatever, I was new into the gun world, and I just picked it up, ran with it, got it, loved it. I'm not ever gonna, I wouldn't say ever, but I'll probably never sell this gun. It's my first pistol. Me and my wife bought it together, and we enjoy shooting it. It is heavy as hell though for concealed carry now that I'm used to carrying the G19. Now, I do notice when I'm carrying the 1911. Those are my three primary guns I carry conceal. I have lately added a Ruger LC9S, and let's see, put the safety on it, and this one I have done the conversion to allow it to fire. This one's really like for when I just don't, if I get into a situation where carrying it inside the waistband or something becomes tedious or something, I'll throw this on. I can throw it on an ankle holster I got, or if I got a bag, I can throw it in this little here and throw it in my bag. I can carry it in my pocket. It's kind of big for a pocket gun, but hey, it's better than nothing. So there's the flavors that I carry. This one, if you want to talk about access during the week, this one I probably have on me, I'd say 75% of the time. This one's probably 20%. This one's probably, or 15%, 5%, something like that, and 5% or less. Actually, probably less. Probably more like 18, 2, and 1 or something. Anyway, whatever. You get the idea. Those don't really add up to 100, but that's not the point. Now real quick, back to the why do I carry Mace? Okay, good question. If you've got all these options to carry and you've got a gun on you, why in the world do you carry a switchblade, another multi-tool that also has a locking blade? So you got a switchblade, a locking blade, linear lock on your multi-tool, and mace. What? Why? Why have all that? Well, I'll tell you why. It's simple. Correct response. Does it make sense if you're in the grocery store and you unknowingly cut somebody in line. They get mad at you, walk up, get in your face, you tell them calm down. Is it appropriate response to pull out your gun? No, it's not. If they start shoving you, is it an appropriate response to pull out your gun? Probably not at that time. If it were me, I'd walk away. I'd say, okay, here, I'm sorry I cut you in line, but you know, some people are, you may not know who you're dealing with. You may be dealing with somebody that's doped up on meth, out of their mind. You stole from them, now they gonna want it back. They want skin for whatever twisted reason they have in their mind. But they haven't presented lethal force with you. Okay? Let's change the scenario. You got your wife and kid with you. You can't just flee or leave. Okay? Now what do? Well, I pull out my mace and he won't leave me alone. I told him to stop. I've extended my arm out. I told him, leave me alone, get away from me. I've offered, I'm sorry's, your rights, whatever. Just trying to get him off my back, but no, he wants to throw down for whatever reason. Or she, it doesn't matter, he or she. Pull this out, spray him in the face. What's up? They want to fight? Okay. You've gone through all that. They're pushing, they're shoving you, you've given your best bet. You've tried to get out of there. Okay, now they're assaulting you, putting their hands on you. Okay, spray them. Done and done. This is a lot less paperwork than this. This and this are about the same amount of paperwork. But you know, and then if you just got to use your best judgment. It's your call, it's your life, it's your risk. So, Full Metal Jacket on EDC. This is I don't know what is it, October 2015, and that's how I feel now. God bless. Have a good day. Enjoy your family. Get out and explore the world and be safe out there.